John D. Rockefeller quotes. American businessman John Davison Rockefeller Sr. was also a generous philanthropist. He is usually regarded as the richest individual in modern history and the richest American of all time. I believe that love is the greatest thing in the world, that it alone can overcome hate, that right can and will triumph over might. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is to let people know you are doing the right thing. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. I do not think there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee. And I will pay more for that ability. I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity, an obligation, every possession, a duty. Singleness of purpose is one of the chief essentials for success in life, no matter what may be one's aim. A man has no right to occupy another man's time unnecessarily. It is one thing to stand on the comfortable ground of placid inaction and put forth words of cynical wisdom, and another to plunge into the work itself and through strenuous experience earn the right to express strong conclusions. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see farther. If your only goal is to become rich, you will never achieve it. I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. In the same way, the failures which a man makes in his life are due almost always to some defect in his personality, some weakness of body, or mind, or character, will, or temperament. The only way to overcome these failings is to build up his personality from within, so that he, by virtue of what is within him, may overcome the weakness which was the cause of the failure. It is only those efforts the man himself puts forth that can really help him. Nobody does anything if he can get anybody else to do it. It is very important to remember what other people tell you, not so much what you yourself already know. The only thing which is of lasting benefit to a man is that which he does for himself. Money which comes to him without effort on his part is seldom a benefit and often a curse. The impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my slave and not make myself a slave to money. I always tried to turn every disaster into an opportunity. A man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditures to his income. If he feels rich on $10, and has everything else he desires, he really is rich. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. Charity is injurious unless it helps the recipient to become independent of it. The most important thing for a young man is to establish a credit, a reputation, character. I would rather hire a man with enthusiasm, than a man who knows everything. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. I believe in the sacredness of a promise, that a man's word should be as good as his bond, that character, not wealth or power or position, is of supreme worth. I believe in the dignity of labor, whether with head or hand, that the world owes no man a living but that it owes every man an opportunity to make a living. I believe that the law was made for man and not man for the law, that government is the servant of the people and not their master. I believe that love is the greatest thing in the world, that it alone can overcome hate, that right can and will triumph over might. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and touch the like icon. Show your expressions and comments. Have a blast.